You don't? I don't mind doing it.
Okay, that works.
I'm just going to swear at the lawyers, but I won't swear them in.
Okay.
All right.
No, I can do the swearing in also.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
It's not a big deal.
Tell me when we're up.
All
We're
right,
up.
we just started live on YouTube. I'll let G run this, and then I'll be on also, but
All right.
we'll run through the agenda.
All right. Are you ready for me to open?
Yes, we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is July 8th, 2021. It's the time is 4:02. We're in a Zoom meeting for the alcohol hearing in the matter of Food Art LLC. But first of all, Geraldine, would you give us the entire agenda, please?
Yes, there are 6 items on this agenda. Item A is a request from Food Art LLC for a transfer of location of interlocal dispenser liquor license number 2593 with on-premise consumption and patio services, moving from 540 Montezuma Ave to Pranzo Italian Grill at 321 Johnson Street, Santa Fe.
Okay, thank you. First of all, Mr. Summer, are you representing the applicant?
I am Mr. Hyatt. I represent Food Art LLC.
And is there anything else that you'd want to add to the packet that I haven't received or that we need to hear from you about?
Just to point out that this is a former location of Shoko. There was a liquor license there previously. This is just a transfer of location, not ownership. Food Art Inc. operates and has in the past operated Pranzo Grill and intends to move Pranzo Grill to the Shoko location. There will be outdoor service as noted in the application, and publication for this hearing has been duly made, and the copy of the publication notes should be in your packet. I stand ready for any questions that you may have.
All right, thank you. I noticed that the packet contains information from the city which indicates that it's not within 300 feet of a church or a school. Further, the staff reports that litter and noise did not seem to be any substantial change, and there aren't any unacceptable traffic impacts. Is the applicant ready to, as a condition of doing business in the city, to comply with all the city ordinances?
The applicant is ready to continue to comply with all the city ordinances as it has done in the past in its prior location.
All right, good enough. This is a public hearing. Madam Clerk, is there anybody that's appeared from the public to testify that you're aware of? No?
No, Mr. Hyatt, not that I'm aware of.
All right.
If there is anybody that would like to raise their hand right now, they most certainly could do so if they're wanting to seek public comment on this item.
All right. Do you see any?
No, I do not, Mr. Hyatt.
All right. Thank you very much. I have nothing else. And Mr. Summer, if you have nothing else, then I will conclude the hearing and close the public hearing. And we will send you a notification of our findings of fact and conclusions of law and order within a few days.
Okay, thank you very much for your time
Thank you, sir.
today.
All right.
Have a good day.
All
All
right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, Madam Clerk, would you announce the next one, please?
Yes,
Geraldine.
sir. The next item is a request from Ming Ming Yang for a restaurant liquor license, beer and wine with on-premise consumption to be located at Sushi 866 East San Francisco Street, number 21, Santa Fe.
All right, thank you. Kyla, are you the representative of the applicant?
I am. My name is Susan. I'm with.
Oh, hi, Susan. I'm sorry. My computer is not nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Let's see. First of all, I've looked at the application and I don't see that there's anything untoward about all of this. It says on the cover sheet that it's not within 300 feet of a school or a church. And then I see later in the packet from Charmaine Martinez of the state that the applicant's requesting a waiver. I think, and Madam Clerk or Geraldine, if you can correct me, I don't think RLD knows which school or church we're talking about. I mean, they seem to have a list, but they're listing the cathedral, and the other one is somebody else. Is that correct? Am I correct?
Yeah, so we did do research on that, and it was determined by RLD and the city that there is no school. We could not find a school located at all with that name within 300 feet of this location. And we should have asked ABC for a new letter. However, we did not do that, but we did notice it without the 300-foot waiver.
Okay. Well, then, Susan, I suspect under those circumstances that you'd be okay withdrawing your request for a waiver. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes.
All right. So now, in addition, the staff reports indicate that they don't anticipate any problem with litter or noise, and that there does not appear to be unacceptable traffic impact. And further, I want to know if the applicant is prepared to comply with all the city ordinances as a condition for this application to be approved.
Yes.
All right, good. Do you have anything you want to add, Susan, before I open it for public hearing?
No, we don't have anything to add.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public hearing, and anybody from the public that's in attendance wishes to be heard, please announce yourself now by indicating to the clerk that you want to testify. Madam Clerk, is there anybody that's indicated that they want to participate? Do you see anybody with their hands
I
raised?
don't see anybody.
Okay.
No, it's quiet.
All right, then I will close the public hearing. And Susan, I appreciate your coming. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't approve this, and I'll have findings of fact, conclusions of law, and an order to you, hopefully within a few days.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's our
Yes.
pleasure. Thank you for doing business in the city. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. This hearing's closed. Thank you. All right, next, Madam Clerk.
The next is a request from Fun Noodle Santa Fe LLC for a restaurant beer and wine liquor license with on-premise consumption only to be located at Fun Noodle Bar, 514 West Cordova, Santa Fe.
Well, I'm just impressed with the name Fun Noodle. I appreciate that. That's very good. Who's representing the applicant here? Kyla, Greg, anybody?
I think they may have went out.
They dropped off?
They dropped off.
Do you want to give them a call, and we'll go to the next case, but if Christine or Geraldine could give them a call and see if they want to participate. All right, what's the next one, please, then?
All right, the next one is a request from Travel Bug of Santa Fe, Inc. for a small brewer liquor license with on-premise consumption and patio service to be located at Travel Bug 839 Paseo de Peralta, Santa Fe.
All right, and who's representing Travel Bug, please?
I am.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Good.
Those are some nice guitars behind you.
Thank you.
Let me see, first of all, Greg, what's your last name, please?
Olson, O-H-L-S-E-N.
All right, are you planning on testifying? Well, I'll just swear you in. Would you raise your, oh, I'm sorry, Christine, would you please swear him in, please? Oh, Christine went to check on that. Would you raise your right?
Alex went to go check on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy to, it doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
Okay, oh, give me 1 second. Of course, I just did all the things. Okay, so do you solemnly declare and affirm that the testimony you have in reference to the item you are about to speak on shall be the truth and nothing but the truth, and do this under the penalties of perjury?
Yes.
All right, if you could just state your full name and address. Perfect.
Gregory Thomas Olson. My residence is 121 Ridge Road, Santa Fe, New Mexico, 87505.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, Greg. I reviewed the packet that the clerk has provided me. I see nothing untoward about it, and it appears that the location is not within 300 feet of a school or a church, that the staff reports that there's no anticipated substantial change in litter or noise or any unacceptable traffic impacts if this request is approved. And Greg, additionally, as a condition of doing business with the city, is the applicant prepared to comply with all the city ordinances?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Do you have anything you want to offer in addition to this? Any other information we need to know or that you've thought about? No?
I don't believe so.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a public hearing in which anybody from the public that has notice and wants to testify in favor of or against this application is prepared, hopefully, to do so. And so is there any applicant that you see on the screen, ladies, Geraldine or Christine?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, last opportunity. Okay, the hearing is closed. Greg, thank you very much. I'll get an order to you with the findings of fact and conclusions of law in about, well, with luck, 3 days.
Yeah.
We'll get it to you as soon as we can. Okay, thanks so very much.
All right, thank you.
The public
Thank
hearing is
you.
closed. All right, the next one, did we
I
get home?
believe Alex is on the phone with them right now.
Oh, okay. I see
So
Kaylee
we can
Shoemaker has
move-
behind us.
What you do?
Which one do you want to go to next?
We'll move on to the next one. The next one is a request from Alter Spirits LLC for the following. One, pursuant to 60-6B10 NMSA 1978, consideration of a waiver of the 300-foot location restriction to allow the sale of alcohol at Alter Spirits 545 Camino de la Familia, Santa Fe, which is within 300 feet of the Camino de Paz Montessori Secondary School and Farm, 1607 Paseo de Peralta, Suite B. Number two, if the waiver of the 300-foot location restriction is granted, consideration of a request for a craft distiller liquor license with package sales, on-premise consumption, and patio service to be located at Alter Spirits 545 Camino de la Familia.
All right, thank you very much. Who represents the applicant here?
Kyla
Kyla?
Stoker, New Mexico liquor licenses.
Hi, Kyla, how are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I just had 3 days with 3 granddaughters, all teenagers, by myself. I deserve a Medal of Honor from Congress.
I don't disagree. I
And I'm ready to put all 3 of them up for adoption, frankly. All right, so Kyla, would you please be sworn by the clerk?
Okay, sorry. If you'll state your name and your address.
Kyla Stoker, New Mexico liquor licenses LLC. It's 2539 Wyoming Boulevard Northeast, Albuquerque, New Mexico 87112.
Okay, and do you solemnly declare and affirm that the testimony you have in reference to this item shall be the truth and nothing but the truth, and do this under the penalties of perjury?
Do.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, Kyla, I've looked at the packet. I see that there are recommendations from the staff. They point out that the litter and noise does not seem to be a problem, nor does traffic impact seem to be an issue. On behalf of the applicant, does the applicant intend to comply with all of the city's ordinance as a condition of approval for this request?
Yes, they do.
All right, now, let me ask staff, is this a real church or are we just, this is the Camino de Paz. I think this was also.
It's a school.
Huh?
It's a school.
A school. And
Mhm.
was there a different school mentioned in the regulation and licensing department report?
I believe.
Yeah,
it
that's okay.
was.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll work on this one. but we do conclude that there is a school within 300 feet.
Correct.
All right. So, Kyla, do you know of anybody from the school that's going to object to this? Have you heard anything, or have you?
I have not heard anything, and furthermore, I recently, within the last year, was approved for the Bosky Brewing liquor license, which is similar. However, it's a manufacturing license and it's in the same development, and they did not oppose that liquor license either.
Okay.
Yeah, may I also add that they have not opposed any of the liquor licenses that are in that area.
Okay. So let's move to the public hearing. This is a public hearing, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anybody present on this Zoom call that wants to testify either in favor of or against this application, they need to identify themselves now and speak. Do you see any on the people that are participating? Any
No,
hands
sir.
raised? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, gone. All right, I'll close the public hearing, and Kyla, I don't think I need anything else. So hopefully within a few days, I'll have the findings of fact, conclusions of law, and the order to you. And we appreciate your presence. Thank you very much.
Certainly, but we have one more hearing for a wholesaler license, the same
For the
I
hours.
saw
same
that.
location.
I saw that too, and I was confused, and I was looking for, all right, so I have the, hold on a sec, wholesaler, all right, this is, all right, so we're gonna take a second, all right, that case is, first of all, that case is closed, and we'll go to the next case, Madam Clerk.
This is a request from Alter Spirits LLC for the following. One, pursuant to 60-6B10 NMSA 1978, consideration of a waiver of the 300-foot location restriction to allow the sale of alcohol at Alter Spirits 545 Camino de la Familia Santa Fe, which is within 300 feet of the Camino de Paz Montessori Secondary School and Farm, 1607 Paseo de Peralta, Suite B. 2, if the waiver of the 300-foot location restriction is granted, consideration of a request for a wholesaler liquor license to be located at Alter Spirits 545 Camino de la Familia Santa Fe.
And so one's a wholesaler license and the other is distiller with package sales. Is it the same business then?
That's correct. So
Okay.
Alter Spirits will be the producer of the spirits, and then
Yeah.
in order for them to sell direct to other non packaging facilities, they have to have a wholesaler license.
So you're going to be wholesaling and retailing on the same premises?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm sorry, I should go back, Geraldine, and say that having found in the previous case for Altair that the waiver should be granted, then I also need to make a positive finding of the request itself, and I do. So I approve the request for the 300 for the liquor license with package sales. Now on to this case for the wholesaler's license, and I see and I've looked at the packet, and I see as before, there's no problems with litter, noise, or traffic. And on behalf of the applicant, do you agree to comply with all the city ordinances?
Yes.
And you are still sworn? Okay, good. Now, this is a public hearing, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anybody in the public who wants to testify in favor of or against this application, please identify yourself to the clerk now by pressing the hand signal or whatever it is.
I do not see anybody, Mr. Hyatt.
Okay. So the public hearing is closed, and I find in favor of the applicant for the waiver of the 300-foot restriction, and also having found that, I approve the consideration for the request for a wholesaler liquor license. And Kyla, I'll get you orders as soon as possible. 3
I
days.
appreciate you.
You bet. And that hearing is closed as well. Thank you, Kyla.
Thank you.
Now what? Let's see.
Okay, we're going back to, let me know when you're ready.
Well, you have to tell me which one it was. Let's see.
This one is for Fun Noodle Santa Fe.
Oh, Fun Noodle with the great name.
So I don't know if you can hear me. This is Frank Yu for the Fun Noodle Bar.
Yeah, Frank.
I can hear you, Frank.
fine.
Okay,
Just
all
mute
right.
up.
My apologies. It's been a while that I've been on Zoom, so I'm fumbling through it.
Don't
No
you worry
worries.
about a thing. I'm just looking at this, my predecessor, who is my law partner, Chris Grazier, sent me a City of Santa Fe, and this is to begin the letterhead so I can put the order on this. Up here it says Alan Wiebe is the mayor. Now that's Wehbe. I believe that is not the correct spelling of the mayor's name. Who do I see about this? Huh? Who do I talk to?
You are correct.
All righty. So I'm still looking for, no, that's what I did. Food art we did. I'm sorry, I just misplaced your application right here. Let's see. Fun Noodle, here it is. Okay, good. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, request from Fun Noodle Santa Fe LLC for a restaurant beer and wine liquor license with on-premise consumption only to be located at Fun Noodle Bar, 514 West Cordova, Santa Fe.
Okay, thank you. Frank, would you be sworn by the clerk, please?
Yes, please.
If you can state your name, your full name and your address, and then I'll read the language to you.
It's Frank Yu, 7212 Peregrine Road, Northeast Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Perfect, thank you. And do you solemnly declare and affirm that the testimony you have in reference to this item shall be the truth and nothing but the truth, and do this under the penalties of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
All right, Frank, I have looked at the packet and reviewed everything. As I said at the beginning, Fun Noodle is the best part about this, which is really a great name. I don't know. I have to create names for LLCs from time to time, and I wish I'd thought of something like that, but anyhow. So I've read the packet and the information. I see from the staff that they've considered litter, noise, and traffic, and they don't anticipate any issues involving this request. As with the people that have testified before you, is the applicant prepared to comply with all of the city's ordinances?
Yes.
All right. This is a public hearing. Ladies, I'm sorry, do you have anything else you want to add to the record that we may have mistaken or hadn't thought about? Any new information or?
No.
Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public hearing. Anybody that wishes to testify in favor of or against this application needs to identify themselves to the clerk now so they can be sworn and testify. Carolyn, do you see anybody on the screen?
No, sir.
Well, that's disappointing. We've had 5 hearings and nobody wants to testify. Gee whiz. All right. Well, all right. We'll close the hearing then. And Frank, I'll do my best to get these out in a few days. And we appreciate everything you've come to us with. And we hope you have a great business.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to talk to the clerks for just a minute. And so we'll close the hearings. And thank you again, Frank.
Okay.
Thank you,
thanks.
Frank.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Hyatt, hold on 1 minute. Let me go ahead and stop the live stream on YouTube now that the